Welcome to take number 4, Everything Burrito. Welcome back, everybody that's been listening. This is Kyle.
I'm Chris.
And we are Everything Burrito. You know, just kicking shit the way it should be kicked.
That's exactly what we do. I mean, we don't hold nothing back. We give it to them how they want it, you know.
That's what I say.
Raw, uncut.
No Vaseline.
Not Whoa. I was going to say not stepped on. How was your week, man?
Man, you know, the week has been the week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of craziness going on.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things in the world going on. That's all crazy. Yeah. It's like pretty much every week is the same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like every week something's going to happen when you're like, damn, what's happening now? Like right now we got the dude on trial that killed, you know, George Floyd. What's his name? Derek Chauvin.
Yeah,
Chauvin.
Chauvin. Whatever it is.
European last name. I don't really.
Everybody got European last name pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I guess we got European.
Yeah, we got everybody was somebody's slave.
Yeah, you know, that's just how it was. Unless your name was Siobhan. Yeah. But yeah, so that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got that in the news today. You got
Georgia, the voting.
Oh yeah, man. Hell
Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines.
What are they doing? What's going on with them?
State Farm.
What, even Jake with State Farm? What's going on?
Yeah, so they're trying to get together with, I believe, 43 or 42 other states that have some type of voter registration or some type of laws on the books that they're trying to cook up where it restricts voter turnout. Basically,
that's just whack.
Yeah,
it's basically just to stop blacks from voting.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
this is the second election where blacks actually turned up. I don't know why I like to say blacks like that, but blacks. it's just the truth. I just like to say black, and nobody likes to use African American no more. Yeah. It's like, nah, I'm born in America. I'm American. I'm just black American.
Yeah, right? Don't call me African American. Yeah, I'm of African descent, but I'm black. They don't call no white Americans European American.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They don't say, oh, that person is Irish American.
They don't say that.
You know, they're white American. They're white.
They're white.
Yeah. Don't fucking call me, you know.
That's true. That is true. So don't call me. I'm with it. I've been saying that anyway. I always said I'm black. That is what it is. Like I feel like there's power in black.
Yeah.
I feel like when you put the connotations of I'm African American, it's like it's something there that's just not as powerful.
Yeah.
It's just not there.
It's not as powerful. Yeah, that's true.
It's just not there. It's just like, I'm black. That's what I am.
That's what I am.
Every day.
That's what they're doing. You know, first of all, they want you to get out there and vote, you know, but yet the Democrats let this shit happen. That's how I see it. You let that shit happen. Like, but you knew these states were going to come up with these laws to put restrictions on people, you know, voting and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like, you should have been out there protesting every day or trying to pull away businesses, not wait for the law to be signed and then, you know, come up with these ideas.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
That's true. Did you see the picture, though? There's like a picture online of actually when they signed the bill. Did you see the picture?
With the 4 white dudes behind them?
It's like it got a slave picture. Like,
the plantation. The plantation's right behind it.
I'm just like, So nobody said, hey, maybe we should take this picture, this picture down?
No.
In a room full of 7 white people.
That's not what's on their mind.
Sign the bill that restricts blacks and let's just say minorities from voting,
especially the older and younger minorities. Because like we have, younger people have.
Nobody can sit there and say take down the plantation picture in the back. I guess,
that's that's
what it is.
That's how it is.
It just is what it is.
That's just so that's what happened this week in where we live in Atlanta. So that's what's happening out here. On a lighter note, do you believe in like a rating system, like?
What do you mean? What type of rating system? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, so I was talking to this girl the other day, and she was like, "Nah, you a strong 8." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm in Georgia. Like, I gotta be at least a 10. I mean, I can understand if I was in LA. If I was in LA, I'd be like a LA 8, 7.5, maybe, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm in Georgia. I'm at least a 10, at least an 8, at least. So at most, what am I? 9? Like,
yeah, right.
Like, you know, I don't know. I just got that shit. I just had that shit on my chest, bro. I had to let that shit.
I mean, this sounds like something at a high school. You know what I mean? Like, that's what, you know, what we did as kids, rating, you know, girls and they rate guys, everything like that. At this, being grown, I don't know if you should be doing it. Like, I understand.
Well, I think social media makes it. It's like a big ass high school. I think being on Instagram and
that's true.
And it's like a big ass. It just expands high school. It's like, did you see what so and so said about their moms? You know what I'm saying? Did you see what so and so said? Did you do this? Did you post that picture? You know, blah blah blah. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just, you know, just out here.
The thing is, though, we can't live like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we live like that, then it ain't gonna be no way to go, man. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I feel like if everybody starts living like that, that means everybody's gonna be trying to up the next person, right? So if everybody's trying to one up, and that's why you got so many issues with all these challenges coming out, or people like, oh yeah, I was just doing this for some clout. I'm doing this just to get Instagram famous. Yeah. I'm trying to get my followers up. You know, everybody. Like Walker said, he said something about that. Like, he had like a line, like, people doing this, you know, doing these challenges for Instagram, gonna get them effed up. Yeah. It's really what's gonna happen. Like, everybody, like, I'm not about to follow somebody else just because, like, I'm not into that.
Obviously.
Like, what happened to setting your own trends? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened to being the go-getter? Everybody can't be a follower, bro. Like, there got to be some leaders out there.
Yeah, I mean, you see, it'd be like, you know, how many followers you, like my son get, how many followers you got? How many followers you got? Like, I'm not on there for that, you know, I'm on there.
It's effed up. That's trickled down all the way to that generation, though. Like, if every kid is coming up right now, like, oh, I got to get my followers.
I want to be a YouTube star.
I want to be
grown up kids wanted to play basketball or.
I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with it, trying to be like, but make sure your content is about some shit. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? That means
like, everybody's in the media.
I mean, you know, look what we're doing. so it's like, look what we're doing. I'm not going to knock that. I'm not going to knock it. Like, yes, there's always something for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why there's so many musicians. There's a reason why there's so many fast food chains. There's so many it's always something for somebody. It is what it is. And I can't fault people for wanting to be YouTube stars or something like that. But at least have some other goals and aspirations. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least, like, this is I want to do this because I feel like there's a need for, like, people to have certain voices, regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's too much social commentary going on out there right now, and it's like there needs to be a story told on each side of it. That's how I feel about, you know, that's why we do this. No doubt. But, you know, as far as just like, oh, I just want to do this just because I want to be famous, or like, nah.
Yeah. I just don't like, you know, all the people, like, you know, especially when it hits close to home, when he's like, yo, how many followers you got? Yo, I only have 6 followers, Dad. I only have like 5 followers. I only got 10 followers. Oh, today I got 21. Oh, how come nobody liked it? Like, that type of shit, that'll fuck with a kid's psyche.
But that's where you got to step in as just like the parent, be like, you don't need Instagram right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's not on Instagram.
I mean, you don't, that's when, as I feel like, like, there's certain things, like, when we were younger, we shouldn't have touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't do certain things at a certain age because your brain ain't ready for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the first time I was like 9 years old, I saw some titties. Like, you know, it was like, after that I was hooked, you know?
Yeah, it's like yeah. I was like, I know what you mean. I remember when I was like, was it summer school, 3rd grade? And, you know, older high school chick down the block. I ain't gonna say no names right here. But yeah, me, my brother, and one of the kids down the street, she wanted to flash us through the window. So it is what it is. It happened. But then that's when the expectations start. Like, okay, that means all girls do this. But all girls don't do that. Right? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So my mind at that time wasn't able to handle something like that. Yeah. Because then it changed my psyche. It changed my expectations of certain things. Yeah. So, like, that's the same thing with the social era. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a phone in their hand. Everybody got something like a smartphone. Everything is right at your fingertips. All the kids are on tablets. Everything is there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if kids are sitting here watching and learning off of TikTok all day, are we gonna have another astrophysicist? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on that.
That's true. That's true. There's not gonna be another Neil deGrasse Tyson.
It's like everybody just wants to be what they see. If you're not seeing, unless you can flood your.
That's crazy because
unless you can flood your.
Right.
Yeah, but unless you can flood because this is what they're on all day, right? If I was on it all day, like no lie, your mind plays with you. I watch YouTube videos a lot all day. I could watch, I could just scroll through YouTube all day and just watch new video after new video after new video. If there's nothing worth learning on there, then I just spent the whole day not learning shit, just watching bullshit.
Just watching bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? If I see bullshit all day, I'll try to repeat that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be flooded with more than that. And I know it's on there. The only thing is those ain't the popular channels.
Yep. No, it's true. It's true.
There's on there.
Yeah. You're right. Because, growing up, we grew up in Queens, and I was like, all I watched was basketball.
Yeah.
Kenny Anderson, Stephon Marbury.
Then when And1 came out, And1 was the biggest shit.
Yeah, but I wasn't even like on that shit. I was like,
you wore the And1 clothes.
Yeah, but that was nigga. That was before. That was like before the mixtapes actually when they started traveling and that bullshit. I'm not talking about that bullshit. Was good. I'm talking about when Stephon Marbury was wearing And1. That's I was like in 3rd, 4th grade when that shit started.
Yeah, And1 was the shit though. It was.
They used to have the fucking. The words on the back, like the long ass poems.
That's where Nike stole all that shit.
Yeah, oh hell yeah. Because Nike, all they had was like just do it.
Yeah,
like that shit came. I think the just do it came like around the same time. Now that I think about it, but nah, these motherfuckers, they'll influence some bullshit. But
it is different, but we all. Each era. I'm not gonna say that it just is what it is, right? You can't change it. You just can grow with it, right? So each era is always going to have their thing, right? Mm-hmm. So I see like our era was we had sports a lot, we had drugs a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, I'm going to be, and then music, you know what I'm saying? It's like those were the 3 outlets, but we were still stuck most of the time in school where we still had to learn something. Yeah. Like there was no, we had internet, we had all that. Everything was there.
Took an hour to come up.
Yeah, but everything was there, you know what I'm saying? We still had all that, but we still had books in the household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we still had books in the household. That is what it is. So you could still pick up a book if you needed to. Like you didn't just have to run right to your phone and just see what else is out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's already out there, but you can limit it. You know what I'm saying? Like limit the time that you're going to spend on it. Like even now, like I got to put my phone down at certain times. I'm like, look, it's not getting me nowhere if I just stream or just scroll through YouTube all day. I'm not. Then when I have time,
I'm waiting to see what my phone's going to say my usage rate is for the week because usually it's around like 5 hours.
Mine's lower than that. Mine's like four and change.
I know this week it's gonna be like 12.
Nah,
I just downloaded like 3 games on there, man.
I can't even do that. I can't even look, man. It's just, I don't know. It's like I look at a screen all day, so it's like looking at my phone when I get off of work. It just ain't the way to go. Not for me.
Not for you, bro.
Yeah, not for me. Not for people just to be like, oh, Corvette. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go back to work, like what? She's tracks like just listen to the song for the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're finding all the songs. It just fucking sucks. Like, because it's like everybody does it where it's like literally the one person will say it and then it travels to the next person. They say it. I'm like, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Follow us, bro.
That following mentality, man. I can't believe it changed but the thing is, it's changed so much and it changed so drastically and so fast for people that's already over 30.
Yeah. Like, I know this 40-year-old girl.
Well, like, that's what I'm saying.
If I could say 40-year-old girl, like, she was like, oh, how many followers you got on? What?
Like, that's
send me a Snapchat. What? If she sends me another titty pic on Snapchat, if she shows me another tit pic on Snapchat, man, I don't even know motherfuckers still use Snapchat.
Yeah, for real. I
don't even know people still use it. But... nah, shit. But anyway, man, there's something, so much shit going on in the world, man.
It's always something.
I was going to touch on it last week. The
go ahead,
Sweetie and Quavo situation on that what the fuck was that? Justin and Justin show.
Yeah.
Justin LeBoy and Justin Combs show. I was going to touch on it. When he was like, basically, he was like, "Yeah, she for the streets, man." Yeah, that bitch. that young lady sent back the it was a tweet or whatever, take care or whatever.
Oh yeah.
There was nothing more disrespectful for her to say. If she would have said, "Tell your mom and auntie, I'm gonna miss them," and blah blah, that would have been more disrespectful. But she was like one notch under that by saying, "Take care." And then dude was like, "Oh, I thought you was a different female," and blah blah blah. Some shit came out. Go ahead.
I feel like it's always happens. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I don't really care too much about nobody else's situation. Their situation
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. They got more money than me. All right, but at the same time, if she was, it's just like a respect thing, man. Because if she respected, Quavo, I guess. I don't know what the situation was at the time. If they was already basically broken up by the time they filmed that podcast and was out,
which they weren't. It seems like they weren't. But just
who breaks up that fast though? You already going through the motions before that happened. That could have just been like the last straw. Nobody just breaks up like, oh, today's it. That means when the podcast finally dropped, it was just like, all right, that was the final straw. But it was like they was already splits. It is what it
was. Most definitely. There was no reason. Her flirting with the other dude on the podcast or whatever. I don't know how. I guess they had a relationship while they were at UCLA and USC or whatever.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully, Justin. I guess they had a relationship then, and then they get to the podcast and they all flirting with each other. That's dog. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like dog. Like get your girl, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like to me that's disrespectful. But hindsight, looking back, if that nigga cheated that many times, why was you still with him up until that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's like, look. At the end of the day, everybody gotta have. Again, this is me saying this in the utmost for everybody else's relationship. I don't really care too much about them, but at the same time, like you can't sit there and take it, and then all of a sudden be like, you know what, that's it. And then put out there like, oh, I've been dealing with this forever now. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just. It's like because then it makes it look like. So what was the point of you? You could have been left.
You could have been left. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Both sides, in my opinion, were wrong. Both sides were wrong. I mean, they could have handled that shit off of social media or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she should never been flirting with the dude. Like to me, that's disrespectful. I mean, it seems like they both ran out of respect for each other.
That's usually how it happens when you break up, though. Like, most of the time when people breaking up, they ain't breaking up because they still love each other. You know what I'm saying? They ain't breaking up because they still respect each other. Respect is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't respect somebody, I'm not going to be with them. It don't make no sense to.
Yeah.
It just don't make no sense to. Because once you start feeling disrespect, then that's when... No lie, this is probably most likely when hands start flying. Yeah, between both. You know what I'm saying?
I think hands were flying already because I seen that video.
But there was no hands flying in that video.
Yes,
man.
Bro, she swung at him.
She probably swung, but I ain't seen him swing.
Nah, he didn't swing, but he grabbed the shit out of her arm, bro.
First of all, because that's the only shit you could do. Like people be so angry. Like we're so human beings anyway. Like the first thing we're doing when the first form of contact that we have with people, we're usually hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what kids do. When you see babies, you're like, oh, stop hitting. But the first thing that they're doing is swinging. For him not to swing, you know what I'm saying? In that type of situation, we got to say, like, all right, yeah, he definitely restrained himself. Because all you could do, knowing that at any given time, somebody can pull up a camera and start, filming what you're doing, start recording what you're doing. Like you can't put your hands on them, but all you could do is try to restrain.
He restrained the hell out of himself because he could have done so much more when she was on the ground, and then he looked back at the camera.
I know, right?
In my head, I would be like, "Fuck, bro."
I know. I'd be like, I would have just stuck my middle finger up at the camera.
I'm going to security.
I'd just be like, yo, F this camera, yo. I would have been like, yo, F all that. You seen it. I ain't put my hands on her. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have.
And he's swinging around for that Call of Duty. What was the Call of Duty? His PS5.
Yo, they said the Call of Duty Gold package in there, man. Yo. Shit, I'm gonna say this again. Stop playing with people's electronics, man. Yeah. Stop playing with people's shit that they buy. Don't do that, man. Don't throw no. Look, if I'm not touching your shit, do not go touch my shit.
Yeah.
Don't do it. That's automatic. Like we should be fighting now. Like that's automatic. I hate to say it like that, but that's automatic.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to yourself anyway.
Ladies, listen. If a guy is being disrespectful to you, like by cursing at you, and he has not put his hands on you, that does not give you the right to put your hands on him first. Right?
And vice versa.
And vice versa. Guys, if a lady is cursing at you, being disrespectful,
because ladies, man,
that does not give you the right to put your hands on her.
I'm trying to
walk the fuck away.
You know what's so funny though? Like I try to figure out how women, they so slick with it, man. Like as soon as they start arguing, it's like they get like another notch of intellectualism. You know what I'm saying? like they get another notch of intellectualism, and all of a sudden, like they just be throwing words at you, like. That shit was never in your vocabulary. Yo.
Bitch couldn't read.
Yo, I'm like, where you coming from with this? And then the dude be stuck, like what you just be say? Stuck, like, yo, what? All I can do is hit you now. Like, shit like that. But we don't condone domestic violence whatsoever. But for real, that's usually how it goes.
Shit, my ex used to swing on me. My ex used to swing on me. Like, if she wanted like some jewelry or whatever, and I was like, nah, I can't get it right now. I can't afford it. She would throw a hissy fit and start just throwing shit. Shoes, clothes, hands. I'm like, yo, like, is this what it is? Is this what it is? Like, I'm like, bro, like, nah, I'll just leave. I'll leave.
Yeah, we can't.
Crazy.
We can't do that. Like, it's just get up and walk out.
Yeah. Just walk out.
And the messed up part about that is that people always say, "Oh, you should never leave when you're arguing because what if something happens when you going out?" But it's like, look, if I don't get up and walk out right now, something else is gonna happen. I'd rather get up, walk out, calm down, and then come back. We can have a good conversation about everything, talk about what was going on, talk about what the issue was. But therefore, we don't have to put hands on each other or whatever. And that's really how it should go. Everybody, take heed to that. Get up and walk out. It is what it is.
That's always the best thing to do.
And if you can't walk out, I feel bad. If you can't walk out, man.
You always have the opportunity to walk out.
Depends on what if you're driving down the street. Like, I'm not about to pull over on the highway and just get out the car. Because a lot of arguments happen in the car.
Yeah, but that's when you got to learn. Like, you have to learn restraint. Like, if I know we're driving, like I was watching that. I was watching this shit on Chris Brown, and he was driving, and she grabbed his nuts. While they was driving, I'm like
2008, 2009. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like
get up and walk out all the time.
I'm like, and then I'm thinking back. I'm like, bro, did you saw her face? Like, I understand why her face looked like that now. I'm just saying. I'm not. These are just jokes right now. But I mean, damn, like if you never had your nuts grabbed, like ferociously, like you don't know the pain, dog. Like you don't know the pain. Like, I don't know, it feels like your heart stopped. Like, if you had, like, a fucking, like, I don't know, like a panic attack or something, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like you having a stroke and a panic attack at the same time, bro.
It's just
it's unexplainable. Like, women be like, the worst pain is childbirth. Nah, the worst pain in the world is getting your nuts kicked or grabbed like crazy, like, and yanked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the worst pain in the world, bro. But,
to each their own.
Obviously there had to be other shit going on. Both of them are in the entertainment world. Shit is being thrown at them left and right. Everybody's human. Everybody fucks up every now and then. And I guess the shit they had to turn down, you can't turn down all the time. You know what I'm saying? But people got to say, that's what counseling is for. That's what they could have did. But I mean, I honestly, I thought those two was nice together, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, if it don't work, it just don't work. It is what it is. Don't even try to like I said, I don't really speak on nobody else's name. We all got our own shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all got our own shit. So, but if I was in the public eye, then somebody would be speaking about my shit too. Just is what it is, man. That's the way the life goes.
Yeah.
It's like we care too much about celebrity shit. We do. I don't know why. I don't. Why? Why do we? Why do we do that? Like, why do we give a fuck?
It's back to that shit, man. The media. It's like they don't make anything else appealing. You know what I'm saying? Like good shit ain't appealing.
I think that's what. You know what? It's like, why is it though? Like I'm thinking so hard about this, right? And I was actually going to touch on this next week, but I guess we leading there right now because the Kardashian show is about to end. Mm-hmm. How do they have 20 seasons?
I thought you was going to say he was watching for 20 years.
I almost was about to say that because usually I think like a season is usually like one a year. But I forgot, like, for them, they had, like, 2 and 3, 2 seasons a year, I guess. Mm-hmm. That shit's been going on since, like, what, 2008?
Yeah, it's been a long-ass time.
But and it's like, how the hell do we keep that shit going like that? And I'm talking about we as in the public, the people that's been watching this shit. I'm like, how? Like, why did we care so much what was happening?
I think that reality TV bullshit, like, it's kind of like scripted. So it, like, took the place of, like, sitcoms and actual shows and shit like that. So if you're at home, you know, people are saying a lot of people don't go out like people think. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of homebodies.
There's a lot of homebodies, right? And when you're a homebody and there's nothing to do, you're just gonna scroll. You find something
that
entertains you, and people get comfortable and they're set. You know, they get set and comfortable in their own ways. So if I'm used to getting up, watching the news in the morning, going to the gym, eating breakfast, I would imagine that same person that watches the Kardashians gets used to fucking getting off of work, going to entertainment or whatever, ET News, News or whatever, and watching the Kardashians and then watching whatever comes on after. What is it? Then all of them had their own shows or something like that. Like Kendall Kylie had a show, Kim had a show. I don't know.
Nah, Kim had, you know what? She's the only one didn't have a show. She did. Her and Courtney did when after Khloe and Courtney had their show.
Yeah.
And then I think Kim had a show with Courtney, didn't she?
I don't know. I know one of them like had a show in Miami or some shit.
Yeah, they did. That was Courtney and Khloe. This is what I'm talking about. This is how long this shit's been on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they all got kids now. They got a 3rd generation Kardashian shit coming on.
Yeah, that's probably why they ended it, bro. As you think about it.
That could be. Like, they all got kids.
Yeah, reset, let the kids have a show.
For real. Yep, that's believable. That's exactly what's probably most likely going to happen. I feel like they probably already set up.
Yeah.
We don't even know what's behind the scenes, but that's what I feel like is really going to happen.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could have swore they just signed a contract with Ryan Seacrest Network a little while ago, E! News, Entertainment. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Signed a contract with them in like a couple years ago for an extended period of time. You know, but I don't know. We'll see.
Whatever. I mean, that means that we're in the wrong industry, man. Or nah, we're not in the wrong industry. Like, cause we're trying to break into that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely I'm looking to break in, cause it's like, look, I could produce some shit. I could just throw my name on here and be like, oh, y'all just set up right there, and we're just gonna film you. Make that shit entertaining. Turn Bruce into a woman.
Turn Kanye crazy. Turn Bruce into a woman. Kanye. You see Reggie Bush is doing that because he got away from the motherfuckers. You know, but man. Scott crazy. He's dating 16 and 17-year-old females.
I don't know. In this last season, he looked like he back with what's her face?
With who?
With Courtney.
Oh, really?
That's what it looked like. I don't know. I just had it on this earlier today. I don't know why. Man.
I don't know.
This shit happened.
You know, and Lamar turned to crack. You know,
Lamar went back to crack
after his what was it? His mom, his dad was a crackhead and stuff like that. All the family. His aunt was a teacher in my school, Miss Mercer, and you know, I knew she was on crack. I'm not, you know, I don't want to say it like that, but I knew she was using something because, you know, I know that, you know, a lot of drug users got a lot of sweat on their top lip and on their nose and shit like that. If you sniffing coke or smoking or whatever, you know, stuff like that, you know, but it is what it is.
That's just, the thing is though, it's only so much because, like I said, the news is always on. We're at 24-hour news outlet.
Yeah, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC.
And then you got social.
Yeah.
You got the damn Shade Room, you got World Star, you got all these damn outlets, TMZ, you got every single outlet on there just to see what's going on. Hood Scoop.
Yeah.
You know, find out what's going on in the streets. So everything's available all day long. It just is what it is. Of course we knew that it's going to be like this, man.
Yeah, literally just to see what's going on. Like, and that shit is not even, you know, corroborated. They don't have to get the facts straight.
That's the problem right there.
It's just rushing to put that shit out.
That's the problem right there. Like, nobody, like, there's no real journalists no more, I don't think.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I guess besides the people that you see really on the news doing like, oh, the story happened last night.
You can't even say they're journalists. They're correspondents, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're correspondents.
They don't have to do the work.
Nobody's a journalist no more. Nobody's a journalist no more. Like, you got all these people with TMZ like, oh, yep, we broke the story first. The story could be wrong.
That's what happened multiple times.
Like, the story could be wrong.
And that's what happened with the Kobe thing. Like, because they got something wrong the week before, TMZ. Like, that somebody was killed or passed or something like that. So nobody believed that Kobe died. You know?
It's like, yo, y'all got to stop with this. All right, let's just get the, like, who says it? Like, Charlamagne likes to say, He always say like who believes the truth when the lie is more entertaining or something like that. These lies, man, they be effing people up, and people don't even realize like how much it can mess with their life.
Yeah, till they get sued.
It's like nobody even care though. But hey, it was trending on Twitter last night though.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
Because what if Sweetie and Quavo didn't break up?
Yeah. Well, that
I know that was too.
If they didn't break up, do you think this video would have been released?
I mean, look at Jay-Z and Beyonce when that video
but it's
was
been
released.
a year. It's been a year. That
What?
that fight in the elevator happened a year ago.
I didn't know they was together last year. I thought they just got together like last year.
Yeah. So I was like, she released something on TMZ or whatever, and I read it. It was like that shit. She was like, that happened a year ago.
And that's stupid. That should never even. Why release it then? Because obviously, even after that happened,
because they got money for it. The person that sold to them got money for it.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, you have people that sit here, and even though shit like that's going on in their relationship, they still stick it out. Then don't release the shit after you break up, because now it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like, because you still was there. Don't be like, oh, this is the type of person that the X, Y, and Z was. Like, how you still was with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people will stop it. That's all I'm going to say. Stop it, man. Like, stop trying to paint pictures of people after you've been with them. And then you trying to, like, then y'all break up, the relationship spoiled. And now you're like, well, he was never this anyway. They was never this. She was this, that. Like, you was with her.
You was with her.
You was with him. You dealt with it.
Yeah.
You chose to do it. Nobody's holding gun. Well, say, hey, I don't know everybody's relationship. Like, I'm not even gonna step in that one. But for the most part, at least 90% of the people that's in relationships out here, they doing it willingly.
Yeah,
I give it 90%.
Yeah, it's funny acting. They funny acting. But.
Now, if this was like the everyday Joe, like the everyday relationship, would we give a damn?
Now, no. I wouldn't even look at. Hold on. Let me keep it real. So, if that shit showed up on World Star, I will watch it.
Yeah.
Read the comments, maybe like some of the comments.
Yo, the comments on World Star don't even make no sense. They don't even have nothing to do with the video anymore.
I know. Literally the first
Star.
20 comments will usually be like, "Hey yo, so and so's racist," or "Hey yo, check this. Yeah, I got a booty pic. Blah 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 blah. Hit me up on Instagram." Like literally, that's. But it is what it is. But would I care? No. I would be like, oh shit, she got swung into the elevator. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know,
probably send that around the guys chat.
Yeah.
Like, yo, look at this shit.
Look at this
crazy.
Shit. Look at this.
But
shit.
that's as far as it goes. Why do we care what celebrities do, man? And what's the tone? What makes a celebrity? What is it? What makes a celebrity, man? Like, why do we care?
You know what? I guess if you fucking...
I guess it goes back to everything you just said about the TV, now that I'm thinking about it, but it's like, why do we care so much, right?
Mm-hmm. In my opinion, now, like the definition of celebrity has changed.
I think so.
Like, if you have in my opinion, now everything's about having, like, a certain audience or a niche audience.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of like if you have over 20,000, followers on Instagram... Now you're a celebrity. If you have that verified check, now you're a celebrity.
You know what? It's so funny because, matter of fact, my wife said the same thing. She said that like some months ago, right? She was talking about somebody on Instagram. She was like, oh yeah, they're a celebrity. They got this many followers. I'm like, that don't mean they're your follower? I mean, I said, that don't mean they're a celebrity. I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know who they are.
You got to change that way of thinking because that's she's right.
Like, how does that make them a celebrity because 1 million people know them?
You just said 1 million people know them.
Or not even. We can take it down a notch. 100,000, 200,000 people.
You just
know
said
them.
100,000 people know them.
But it's not. They don't know them. They know about them.
That's the size of a mid-sized town.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, that don't make you a celebrity, man. Make you a celebrity. I feel like is somebody that's, or this is, I guess the what they made us believe celebrities was. People that's in like music industry, people that's in sporting, that sports industry, people that's in movie industry. So some form of entertainment. That's what they always made us believe that celebrities were.
Do you think a model is a celebrity?
They're in entertainment.
Okay, so the majority of the people that you look at on Instagram, are they not models or comedians?
Everybody can't be an Instagram model.
I'm asking you.
You show one aspect, you an Instagram model?
Yep.
I guess so.
How many likes has she got? Like Bria Miles. True. I love Bria Miles. Like that girl is fine as fuck.
I don't know who that is.
Bria Miles is fine. She fine.
But nah, yo, but okay.
She's a celebrity.
I understand. I don't mind it. I mean, look, believe it or not, I don't care that people are finding new ways and opportunities to make money. Like, obviously, there's enough money out here for everybody to be eating. Like, we're not going to act like it's not, because there's a lot of people that just, they become certain, modeling certain things off of Instagram. So, hey, get the money.
Yeah.
Get it. But now we do have to change the term celebrity. Like, I feel like,
I think it changed without you knowing, Kyle. Like, I'm serious, bro.
I mean, there's never been a definition. I'm guessing. Like, I haven't.
There had to be a celebrity
but that's what I'm saying. There's been a celebrity definition, but I don't think it's included with what's going on now. Like, in this day and age.
Let me see.
I don't have no issue with it either. It don't matter. I'm not saying like it's like something different or something weird or something like that. I'm just saying like what we was growing up to believe was that celebrity is in the form of some form of entertainment when it comes down to sports, music.
All it says, like the definition is a famous person.
Famous to who?
The state of being well known.
So I guess if you did have 100,000 followers, you are well known to that 100,000 people.
Yeah. It was common like in sports, the entertainment industry. That's just more common.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, where I grew up, hood celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because Preem wasn't known,
Okay, I could see that.
In Texas or Wisconsin.
That's true.
He is a hood celebrity.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Hey.
Hey, man, sometimes I need another way of looking at things. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to explain something to me. I ain't gonna say I'm the smartest person. I mean, I'm one of them, but I like people to tell me some new things. You know what I'm saying? Or make me see something a different type of way. And when you put it out, when you make it, that way, it does make more sense. So it's like, all right, yeah, that's right. It's always been there.
Yeah,
that's true.
It literally has been.
But I just feel like that we are, by doing this though, I think we're giving. I think we give too many people too much power.
How? Like how?
You know what I'm saying? Because when you do have a platform, right? So even us right now breaking in on this platform, right? We do have an obligation to use this platform, in my personal opinion, for, I guess we could say, like, the better good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not everybody thinks about like that. Like,
that's true, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, but when you become, most people don't think that a lot of people don't set out to say, I'm gonna be a celebrity today, right? They don't set out to do that, but they know that there's a responsibility that starts coming when they start, oh shoot, I'm influencing so many people. Like, I'm actually influencing this person. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to understand. You got to understand.
So, but what you have to understand is, like, that's when your morals come into play. Because, like, who was it? Charles Manson. He was a celebrity, I believe, right? Or
Charles Manson.
Yeah.
The fuck was he a celebrity? No, he wasn't.
Who was he was the guy in California, right?
He was the guy in California.
The guy in California who was actually a musician, and the Beast Boys took his music. He was actually a musician. He was a celebrity, and he was using his celebrity for all bad shit, to get people to commit other murders. Or Lil Nas X, that fucking, he used his celebrity and put fucking Satan 666 on the shoe. Like, what type of bullshit is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people use their celebrities for this celebrityism. So celebrity for other reasons.
Then maybe it should be
their
like
own
this.
reasons is what they use it for.
If people, so here we go. How about this one? Because people are the ones that create the celebrity.
Yeah, because if you didn't have a following, you're not
exactly. It don't matter. You can be the dopest person out. You can be, if nobody ever heard your music, if nobody ever seen your picture, if nobody ever liked it, if nobody ever followed anything that you did, you still be just a regular dude.
You a regular
person. You know what I'm saying?
Regular.
So if the people get the celebrities the power, then why don't I guess this is where that cancel culture is coming in. When people are, I guess, canceling them people, so like they taking away that power in a sense.
But that's only if everybody agrees to it. Because you got people like, what's his name? The country singer Morgan Wallen, or whatever his name was, who, he got drunk and said the N-word to one of his friends. He was like, yo, nigga, like, ba, ba, ba.
Do you care about that?
No.
I don't.
Hey, no, I don't. He wasn't saying it to, like, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. We grew up in New York.
White people don't say the nigga. Like, well, not They do, but it's like the only ones that you let people say nigga is like the ones that's been around you.
That been around you,
like,
right?
I think that's every neighborhood though. It's
like,
not
you know what I'm
just New
saying?
York.
Exactly.
It's every neighborhood, but it's like
Asian. I knew Koreans that said it. That would be like, yo, what's up, man? You know, and not saying it to me, but saying it to another Asian in front of me. How, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what am I, you know? And he didn't say it like, he didn't say the hard ER. He basically was calling, like, talking to his friend.
Endearment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he wasn't wrong in saying it, because that's not.
Everybody knows. Yeah. Like, everybody knows. Like, let's like.
But did it bother me? No. And should he have been canceled? No. They tried to cancel him, and you know his fucking sales shot up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's. I guess you're right. Everything that I just said, it just depends on who agrees with it or not. If a celebrity can't be a celebrity without the people, and most of the time they can't lose a celebrity without the people.
Exactly.
Because most people, there's always going to be the anti.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're trying to cancel them? For what? Nah, I'm always riding with them.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the anti.
Yeah.
You're always going to have that anti person that's with it.
Yeah.
So, like, even they were saying people try and cancel Eminem because his lyrics from back in the day and shit.
From 30 years ago.
You can't
cancel.
30 years ago. That's not getting canceled because there's too many people that grew up on it.
Yeah.
And there's too many people that just embraced it.
But I have a problem with people canceling people anyway, man. Like, you're not allowed to make a mistake when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? Like even now, like, the fuck happened? Like, with The View, with Sharon Osbourne. All she did.
What did she do?
So she was basically like, you know, like, Pierce is my friend, and I know he's not a racist, and blah, blah, blah. Pierce Morgan used to date Meghan Markle.
I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
He used to date her. So when people say, yo, Pierce Morgan's a racist and blah, blah, like, nah, he's not a racist. He just, he doesn't like that he got dumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And when she said, you know, when she basically had his back, like, that's her friend. But
then it's like the way that he goes off on his show, on that show, when he's talking about Megan, it's like, dude, you sound like you're hurt. Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Because they used to date, and she cut him off when she met Harry.
But then why he's still feeling like that?
Because they did more than date. That's
so
why.
What? It is what it is, though, bro. Like, you gotta let shit go, man. She not even with you no more.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking about this is just a couple weeks ago when he's ranting. Like, bro, you better lose them hurt feelings.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, they were like, oh, she has she has a racist history or whatever.
I don't know. They got to be careful about who they choose to cancel and who they don't choose to cancel. That's the thing right there. Is you can't pick and choose. You can't, I'm going to cancel Bill Cosby for this one, but I'm not going to cancel X, Y, and Z for this one.
Yeah, because
it don't matter. Like, you got to be careful who you're choosing to cancel.
Because, like, what? It took Jeffrey Epstein forever. It took Harvey Weinstein forever. But Oprah did she was producing a show about Bill Cosby and about R. Kelly and about
Russell
Simmons, but won't fucking touch a show about Harvey Weinstein. Because I guarantee you, like, you know, all jokes aside, they're friends and all, but she knew what was going on before.
I think they all know, man. You know what, we talk, everybody talks when they don't got money, right? Or they don't got big money. And a lot of celebrities don't have big money. But the people that got big money, they know certain things that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you in certain parties, you in certain circles that you running with, and it's like,
but they used to say that shit all the time.
Going on.
Like, there was an interview that somebody, I think, Doggy Diamonds did with Ali Vegas. He was like, yo, my cousin, you know, growing up, my cousin was a model, and he's like, he got into all these celebrity parties, and he's telling me what's going on in these parties, and I'm like, nah, that shit ain't happening. That shit ain't real. And he was like, yeah, you know, I did some ghostwriting for so-and-so and got into one of those celebrity parties. I was like, hell nah.
That's what I'm saying. Do I want to see what goes on in those celebrity parties? I think I do. Do I want to partake? I don't think so. But I just got it. You know, sometimes, like, even though the stove might be hot, you still got to touch it. I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
Just because the stove's hot don't mean you gotta touch it. You can look at it.
I think it's a lot of people that it's a lot of people that think that same way. It's like, look, I understand that somebody's telling me not to do something and I shouldn't do it, but for some reason I still need my own experience with it. I don't know why. It's just that shit.
Nah, man.
For that, I'm not saying I need to be a celebrity or anything like that. I don't really give a damn. Mm-hmm. Like, life is life. All I want is just to get, you know, to provide for my family. That's really it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To retire when I want to retire, like at 45. You know what I'm saying? Live the rest of my life cooling. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what I want. Other than that, I don't give a damn about nothing else. Like, I don't care about who knows me, who don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't putting no money in my pocket.
You know, for me, it's all about money anyway.
That's for everybody. If you don't care about, I think that's everybody's main thing. Just getting to money, getting to the bag. That's what they be saying. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling like it just is what it is. You know, and on that note, I think we're going to bring this one to a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That Quavo and Sweetie shit, I don't really talk on everybody's relationship. Don't really care. But I do feel like, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, shit, even Kim and Kanye broke up. It is what it is, people.
Yeah, but you saw that shit coming. Like that when you saying that your mother-in-law and wife are the the enemy or the white supremacist
like that.
Like, come on, bro.
But who the hell does that anyway? Who says all that?
I think that dude crazy, bro.
Man, going Kanye crazy. But yeah, that shit's real. But anyway, man, that's it, man. We taking this one. Take number 4 is take out. We taking it out. It's a wrap, man. We bring it up, yo. Let's take us out.
Everything burrito.
Yo, son, word up, son. Hey, yo, Queens, get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the good go blast. The fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pull out my heat first, see, pull out.